welcome back to the channel. The NHL Awards event was dropped and we've got our 10 Master Set players. So in this video, I thought I would put together a tier list going over who I'd recommend if you are looking to make the biggest improvements to your team. If you're new to the channel, for the love of God, please just make your favorite players. However, if you don't have any favorite players in this release and you're just looking for the one that is going to make the biggest impact for your team, this video is for you. Now, this event did drop and operate a little bit differently than all of the normal events this year, in that they gave you a 95 overall NHL Awards player pack when used in combination with the Max Pacioretty moments, getting you a second 95 overall NHL Awards player item. You get a free Master Set player from this event. So let's rank them. Let's start down in the C tier. Now, all of these cards at 97 overall are going to be impactful for your team. However, I think Ted Lindsay is the easy one to choose as the least impactful card for your squad. He's 5'8", 163, and as we know, smaller players are going to struggle a little bit more than someone who's 6'3", 220 pounds, just because that's how the NHL video game works. He's got Goalborn Leader, which is not nearly as impactful as the year goes along. Make It Snappy is one of, if not the best, offensive abilities. No Contest, Unstoppable Force, and Back At Ya are more perimeter abilities. My take on Unstoppable Force has changed drastically since launch of the game, and again, like I mentioned in all my prior videos, it has something to do with the fact that everyone uses total controls, and when you're using circle to hit, you are using a big check, and even if you have Unstoppable Force, it is going to throw you off the puck because EA has made it a much more arcadey game style. Other than that, he's got maxed out stats in all of the ones that matter the most, but only 85 faceoffs, meaning that he is a pure left-handed winger, which there are an abundance of, so he is firmly in the C tier. Next in the C tier is Carey Price. Now, this changes drastically if you have a God Squad. So if none of these cards are going to make your top 3 lines, let's say, then Carey Price would shoot way up simply because he is probably going to have the most impact for your team. Goaltenders will not make you a better player in this game. Every once in a while, they will steal you a game, but it's not something you can ever rely on. Gold Lightwork, in my opinion, is the best goaltender ability for NHL 24. No Timer and Showstopper are extremely impactful as well. He's got 99 speed, and as I mentioned in the event video, Carey Price cards just play differently. However, if you had other holes in your lineup, a goaltender would be just far less impactful than a forward that's on your top 2 lines or a top 4 defenseman. So, unless you've got a God Squad, C tier. All right, on to the B tier, and we've got the 97 Rod Brind'Amour. Now, the reason why I have him in the B tier, because he's got okay size at 6'1", 205. It's nothing crazy that we're going to see at 99 overall in the summer, but it is still impactful. However, he can only have 1 skating synergy, meaning that he's either capped at 96 speed or 96 acceleration. Again, not bad, but we just have to consider all of the value here. Gold Quick Draw is great on your top line center. It is still an extremely effective ability. It is not an attribute-based ability. There's an animation to it. Someone with 99 faceoffs and Gold Quick Draw can beat pretty much everyone as long as you know the counters and even tie-up. Shutdown is a great defensive ability, a little bit weird to have on a forward. No Contest, Yoink, and Born Leader are something that you're not going to activate or use. Another reason why I have him in the B tier is because of his power-up icon card. Now, if you're still playing the game at this stage, you're more than likely going to continue on a little bit longer in the summer. And in 6 more days, the next round of power-up icon upgrades are going to happen, and he's going to get to 98 overall, which will jack up his skating because there's a lot of his other attributes that are already maxed out at 99. He's also got Gold Quick Draw, meaning that he's got the exact same zone ability as the Master Set player item. It is going to cost you an exceptional amount of power-up collectibles, but at this stage of the game, they give us so many free power-up collectibles with free flashback cards and things like that that you can earn that it's just very easy to get power-up collectibles. Again, I don't think it's particularly worth it, but it does knock down the 97 Master Set Rod Brind'Amour just a little bit when you consider that there's just going to be a slightly better one very, very shortly. Next up in the B tier is Anze Kopitar, which is kind of stunning because he is a perfectly built centerman. The issue is that they just gave him abysmal abilities. Silver Quick Draw is great, but it's not game-changing. Either is Tape-to-Tape, Close Quarters, Yoink, or Born Leader. That does not make him a bad card, but when you consider that we're at 99 Hockey Ultimate Team, essentially, the only thing that's going to separate cards, because they've all got basically maxed out attributes, is their abilities, and Anze Kopitar was just given a brutal selection of them. He's got 96 speed, excel, and agility, and no skating synergies that can boost it any further. Again, he is a perfectly built centerman at 6'3", 225 with 99 faceoffs. It's It's just that they're far better options for you. And if you've got, let's say, Team of the Season Matthews or any of the other 99 centermen, like Joe Thornton's Team Builder card, he's not going to come close to replacing them. Now, also in the B tier is the 97 Maurice Richard. While smaller players are not as impactful, it is not that big of a discrepancy this year than in years past. We've seen that. He's got 99 everything that's important, and gold make it snappy, which is one of the best offensive abilities in the game. Again, he's going to be a liability defensively, but the only thing holding him back is the fact that he's 5'10", 170. We've seen all year round that a smaller, fast forward card with gold make it snappy can be extremely impactful. That's why he's in the B tier. Now, for anyone wondering, because he does also have a Power Up Icon card, it's not like the Rod Brind'Amour comparison, because his abilities just aren't as good. Gold Wheels is fine, but it's not better than gold make it snappy, and he doesn't really get anything else. And obviously, the added cost of having to do this many power-up collectibles, it's not the same as the Brind'Amour comparison, in my opinion. And then lastly, in the B tier, we've got the 97 Henrik Sedin. 6'2", 183. Very good centerman card. He's got 99 face-offs. He's basically max skating, and he can get body checking up quite a bit with checking boost. However, in my opinion, again, it's his abilities that are holding him back. Goldborn Leader is not going to be as impactful as the other ones that you can get. Edges is good. Third Eye is useless. Tape to Tape negligible. And Silver Quick Draw is nice, but again, not game-changing. If you are a Henrik Sedin fan or a Vancouver Canuck fan, this is better than his Master Set player item, but just not going to be as impactful as some of the other options. On to the A tier, we've got the 97 of Getting Malkin, one of the most requested cards from this year's game, and this is a great option for you. 6'3", 195, great size when it comes to a centerman option. However, he doesn't get a skating increase, so he's capped at 97 acceleration, agility, and balance. However, he doesn't get a skating increase, so he's capped at 97 for his speed, acceleration, and agility, which again, is still great. It's just not the best. Gold Unstoppable Force, we talked a little bit about. It just doesn't have the same impact as it did in years past. Edges and Make It Snappy are great, especially on someone who's so big. If you are looking for an impactful centerman option, this is a good choice for you. Also, in the A tier, we've got Daniel Sedin. Again, great skating at 98 speed, acceleration, and agility, 99 shooting, 99 hand stats. The reason why I think that he is slightly better than Henrik in this case is just goal make it snappy and edges, which is a better combo of abilities. He is a pure winger, however, but I think he's right on that fringe, but still a strong option. Moving on to the S tier, we've got the 97 Scott Niedermayer. 6'1", 194. He is 99 everything important. Skating, shot, with shooting boost activated. His hand stats, body checking can get maxed out, as well as defensive awareness and stick checking. Gold Heat Seeker, if you are someone that takes wrist shots and tip shots from the point, it is very impactful, especially this year with the buff to it. Silver Quick Draw is a great ability as well. It is animation-based, meaning that you will actually have a shot at picking off cross-ice passes. Not very often, but it is better than someone that doesn't have it. But this is more the fact that he's 6'1", with 99 skating, meaning that you could use him for the rest of the game. And then lastly, in my opinion, the best card from this release, and I don't think it's particularly close, the 97 Gabriel Landeskog at 6'1", 215. He's got accelerator boost in the middle slot, as well as speed boost in that third slot, meaning that he is a 99 skater. Great shot, hand stats, body checking. Hell, you can even play him at center. Silver truculence as well as edges is all you really need on the card. I don't think you need Unstoppable Force, but this one separates himself, in my opinion, from the rest of the bunch. Again, position need is going to come into play here, but of all things being equal, I think Gabe Landeskog would be the best choice for you if you are looking to add to your team. Let me know who you went after and who you've tried out in the comments section down below. Thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one.